We can say with complete confidence that this edition of Andrew's Answers, no animals were harmed in its making today.
We like animal-free testing. You join us again for another edition of Andrew's Answers. What is the question this weekend?
Yeah, cruelty-free question today, guys. And this question comes from Marissa on my Facebook page, meteorologist Andrew DePaul. She wants to know, well, what exactly is Graupel? I know many of us have seen Graupel, probably have not known what it is. It kind of looks like little Dippin' Dots falling from the sky. It's little tiny balls of some frozen precipitation, and it's similar, but it's also different than snow, sleet, or hail. Snow falls through a completely cold column of air. Sleet will fall through a cold column of air, will kind of melt and then refreeze before it hits the surface. And then hail is caused by fast-moving winds in a thunderstorm that will cause frozen precipitation to kind of get too heavy, and then it falls right to the ground. So it's similar in the way that it forms, but also different from those types of precipitation. It forms when super cold water droplets will actually freeze on a falling snowflake and kind of make a little cylindrical ball and fall to the ground. Typically, we kind of see this in the early springtime when we do get a little bit of a cool down like we did last week, although we did see some snow last week. Or we might see it in fall around October. I know a couple years ago during the homecoming parade, we had a good dose of that. It kind of looks like sleet, but totally different. Typically will range in size from 2 to 5 millimeters, so very small cylindrical balls. So and I wanted to do a very, interesting did you know question for today, since we are all done now with Ohio's Severe Weather Awareness Week, Pennsylvania coming up next month. I wanted to point out by county the last tornado that has touched down in each county. The earliest one was Trumbull. There was an EF0 tornado August 2012, or the closest one, Mercer County, EF0 tornado, June 2010. Then 2003 in July, there was an EF1 in Mahoning. That was the strongest of the tornadoes. And then a pair of EF0s in Lawrence and Columbiana, April 2001, and then June 1995, respectively. So pretty interesting there. And if you want more weather facts or just want to ask me a weather, science, nature, or weather-related question, send me an email, weather@wfmg.com or andrew@wfmg.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. Stephen.